welcome back to Adventure 82. Right, we're out today, we're going to do something different today. We're actually going to go look at an old ROC bunker. If you're not sure what an ROC bunker is, it was the Royal Observation Corps. It was a bunker that was designed in the 1950s when things started to get heated between America and Russia before they calmed down and then heated up again recently, just after the last major disagreement that everybody had. So there was a fear obviously of nuclear war and stuff, and these ROC bunkers were built in with the protection of Britain in mind, and to monitor nuclear fallout should it happen, weapons, and to identify planes, etc. flying over. So most of these are closed off or locked up. This is a small ROC bunker. This would report to a HQ bunker, which would have been either York or Leeds, and there's actually one in Preston as well, would be the three nearest ones to this particular location up in Leyburn. A lot of them are locked up. This particular one isn't. It's on a public footpath. So we're going to go have a look at this one, and we're also going to be looking at some point the main HQ down in York. So we'll if you do like the bunker videos, keep an eye out for that. Otherwise, off down here we go. Right, so we're here. Oh dear. And the first bit is this section here, which is like it's a two-story building. As far as I'm aware, this would have been kind of like air control. So you would have had the ground section here, and quite a nice window actually. You can see everything's been stripped. And then there would have been stairs on the outside. Let me just have a look. Let's have a look if the stairs are still there. Right, so you can see here, that's where the door would have been. So there would have been stairs here that went up through here, would have let you into the upper floor. You can see the air ventilation system there, and there would have been more up top. And then of course there's our lovely window. Now this is the only bit, aside from what looks like a drain cover over there, it's not a drain cover but it looks like a drain cover, that you would have been able to see from the air. And the only reason that there was actually anything above ground at all was just so when people were flying over, the UK Air Force were flying over, the RAF, they would actually be able to tell where they were from the air. So if they were looking for a specific bunker, they'd be able to see it from the air. They'd know what it was, but it wouldn't mean much to an enemy, because they wouldn't. A little building like this wouldn't mean much to a normal or an enemy plane flying over. Let's go have a look at the other end. Right, so you see this would have been ventilation for the underground section of the bunkers, and this is the hatch, and the bunker itself is down there. Now I actually forgot my torch. I do have my phone with me, so I'll go down, I'll see if I can light it up with you with my phone, and then we'll go from there. If we've got enough light with my phone, we'll see if we can look further into the bunker. I'm not sure how far we can go, because I don't know if you can make it out there on the picture when I was showing you down the bunker there, but it's actually flooded at the bottom. I don't know how deep that water is, and I'm only wearing trainers, but we'll see. Let's have a look. Right, so I'm in the hatch, see, and this is seriously flooded. I mean, proper seriously flooded. It's not just a case of surface water, it's really, really flooded. So if I show you that, you can hopefully see just how flooded that is. But it's all got all sorts of crap and stuff there. There's no way
you can't go down properly because you have strings on.
you can get into that. So this turned out to be slightly shorter than I anticipated, but this bunker was one of a few. This one's the only one that's actually left open around this area. The others are all locked up. But it gives you a taste of what they were like, because this is absolutely insane. It's massive, but I'd have to have like wally boots on to go in there. So what we'll do is we'll go back up, which that's actually quite annoying. We'll go back up and I'll explain to you more about how these ROC bunkers used to work. Right, so with his messed up hair, I'm back up top. That's actually quite frustrating. This is normally why I come out and I kind of check these things out for film them. This one's kind of an impromptu one, so I kind of popped out just to film it. You've got a better view now though of the air building there. You can see what I mean about the 2 floors. This actually went down another level on top of the level that's down here. There would have been 2 levels, 2 sub-levels. And the levels were predominantly there to monitor the fallout of nuclear attack. So what you would have had, if Charlotte moves out the way for me,
Sorry.
is you can see the metal pipe there would have been the ventilation, and the other one, which is up there, would have been a bit like a how can I explain, almost kind of like a periscope, but not. And it would have had paper on the bottom, and should there be a nuclear attack, then they could use the paper at the bottom. It's called GIZ paper, I think it's called, GZI paper, and it would they would aim it at the explosion. That would put an imprint on the paper which they could send off and use that to monitor things and stuff. But you can see it's quite a large area. It extends over this way. I don't know if there's anything over there in this direction at all. We'll have a look. Right, so, but before we go and have a look over there, I do feel the need to apologise and say sorry for the fact that I can't actually take you deeper into the bunker. If you watched any of my previous videos where I've gone in bunkers back in Jersey in the World War II bunkers, you'll know that I go right inside them as far as I can go. So we'll have a look around the rest of the area, see if there's anything else of interest. Other than that, this video might actually turn out to be kind of shorter than I anticipated. Happens sometimes, unfortunately. So this is now shut, and you can see it actually does look very much just like a drain cover. There would have been a latch here that went across, attached to here, and it would have actually been locked shut, but that's no longer there. There's a mounting here. I'm not sure what the mounting's for. I'm sure somebody out there knows what the mounting's for, but I don't, unfortunately. My bunker knowledge with these ROC bunkers anyway is limited, because I'm only just learning about them now. But you can see this was all barbed wired off. But I think if I'm honest, that's actually it for this, unfortunately. I need to get these bits and pieces for this GoPro as well, so you don't have the same problems as we've been having with light, both lack of and too much, depending on where I'm filming. But so this is what an ROC bunker would have been like. There are some better ones from the outside, but you can't get into them because they're locked. There are some pictures on the website I found out about this from, which I'll put in the video for you. But aside from that, I'm going to continue exploring around this area because there's some other bits. If there's anything else of interest, I'll be back. Well, I'll be back either way, because I'll either be back because I found something interesting, I'll be back to say goodbye to you, so we'll see which one it is. Hello again. I seem to be doing a lot of these clips from home recently. Okay, so as you can see, ROC Leyburn is flooded. So it's flooded up to about 10 inches of water. So it's not unvisitable, but you do need Wellington boots. And at the time that we went, I had trainers on, so that wasn't happening. I'm going to get some welly boots. I am going to go back and we will see what's inside that bunker, just not right now. However, I have found another ROC bunker. I'm not going to say which one, although you'll find out in due course, that is also open and is bone dry, according to what I found out on the internet. So I'm going to go check that one out. I'll do a bit of a reconnaissance one on that one first, based on what happened with this one. If all's okay with that one, then I'll go back and I'll film that one for you, and we'll see what's inside one. Apparently there's a fair few bits left inside, although the last time somebody was in there, according to the sources I've been using, was 2022. So I don't know what's happened to it in the last 2 years. It might well be that things have happened since then. I also feel, though, I need to give a mention. He says this when he pulls his phone out. 2 minutes. Where is it? This is called subbrit.org.uk. It's a little map thing like that. Every one of these red pins is a different bunker. Some of this is actually done by a gentleman called Nick Catford, who I've never spoken to personally, but I can only assume he's a rather intelligent man, as he was also one of the people who did the Disused Stations website, which I've also got a link to in the description of all my videos, that helped follow how you did when I did the two Jersey railways. So I'll be working my way through their various bunkers. There's some other stuff I'll be doing as well coming up that is kind of off the cuff. We're going to be doing some camping, cooking stuff too, and we're just about done now with the next Jersey crime story. So that will be out sometime this month. So I look forward to doing all that and getting all that out for you guys. Now you know exactly why the thumbnail said mission failed, really. The thing is, I wasn't going to put it up, but Erica said to put it up, and she has a point, which is that it's good for people to know that it doesn't always go according to plan. And actually, coming back and looking at the video clips, it's actually not as bad as it felt when you were doing it, if you understand what I mean. But yeah, so that's today's. I'll see you on Sunday, where we've got a new two-parter from another visit we did in a different location of Yorkshire. So we did some bits and pieces down York. I've still got to go back down there because there was something I wanted to film in York that I didn't get the chance to, so I'll go back down there at some point. So there's plenty in the pipeline. My only concern is what I'm going to be doing with you guys in the winter, because I don't have the luxury of the mildness of a Jersey winter anymore. So I'm trying to figure out what to do for you throughout the kind of worse winter months, kind of December, January, February time. I'm sure we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Otherwise, we may well find there's quite a few live streams and you'll get bored of seeing me. Who knows? But until then, which is Sunday, will be the next one. Like I said, I will see you then. Take care of yourselves. Have a lovely rest of your week, and yeah. Don't forget to comment below if there's any places you want me or think would be worth a visit, because obviously I'm new to the area, so any help is much appreciated. But yeah, like I say, take care. See you soon. Bye bye.